Hi guys! So if you couldn't tell by the title of this video or by the super cute apron I have on, I am actually a Starbucks barista. And as we all know, Starbucks is very popular for their pumpkin spice drinks and their fall drinks in general. So I thought it would be a fun video idea to take my knowledge of how to make these drinks at Starbucks and try to recreate them at home. And so you can have an idea of how to make these, and if you're craving it and don't want to go to Starbucks or don't have one near you, or it's not even fall time and you're craving one of these drinks but they're not available, I'm here for you, hopefully. We're in this together. We're going to try to recreate these. A few days ago on the community tab, I asked you guys what your favorite fall drinks from Starbucks was, and from that I have gathered what I'm going to be recreating today. I'm not going to be doing every single drink and every single variation of the drink because, you know, a lot of them have the iced, hot, and frappuccino version of them, but I am going to be making 4 drinks today. Just a little overview if you don't want to wait until each part to know what we're going to make. I'm going to make the pumpkin cream cold brew, a pumpkin spice latte, a pumpkin spice frappuccino, and a salted caramel mocha, probably just like an iced one. So if you want to see how to make these at home, then please keep watching and let's get into it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I tried to decorate a little bit for fall. Look at my window and my little pumpkin. So I think I'm going to start with the easiest one. I say easiest, it's just the one that has like the least amount of ingredients. It's the pumpkin cream cold brew. I got some extra cups from Starbucks, but we will be making some of them in mason jars just because I only have like 2 cups, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure the pumpkin cream cold brew has only been at Starbucks for maybe 2 years. I'm not for sure, but it is kind of like newer compared to, like, you know, the OG pumpkin spice latte. The renowned thing that everyone knows this for is the pumpkin cream on top, and I'm going to be showing you how to make it. It's not even that hard. So if you go to Starbucks and you get like sweet cream foam on top of a drink, that is just from the sweet cream that we make and we keep it in the fridge, and you can either put just the sweet cream like in your drink as the creamer or you can put the sweet cream in the blender and that's what makes it foamy, and you can put that on top. But around fall time, that's when they put the pumpkin sauce in the sweet cream, blend it, and that's what makes the pumpkin cream cold brew. Sorry that didn't make sense, but I'm trying my best. Sweet cream in itself is just heavy cream, vanilla syrup, and 2% milk. So we're going to be trying our best to recreate that. I'm just going to put it straight in my blender. At Starbucks we make like a whole bunch at one time, but like we're only going to be making a little bit, so I'm just going to try to like eyeball it. So let's start with some heavy cream. You're going to need more heavy cream than 2% milk. We're just going to start with that much. We're going to add if we need to. I got this vanilla syrup from Walmart, a little splash of vanilla in here, splash of 2% milk. In a nutshell, we've made the sweet cream, but we gotta make it the pumpkin cream. So last night I tried to whip up my version of the pumpkin sauce. So what I did was I mixed together some pumpkin puree and sweetened condensed milk. So hopefully this will work. I'm sure, like, it smells amazing. I'm sure it'll taste fine. This is all trial and error. I mean, we're at home, so who cares? All right, let's put this in the blender and see what happens. This has a little bit of an orange tint. You can't really see it on camera, but we'll get a little closer in a second. To assemble the actual pumpkin cream cold brew, what you need to do is it comes with vanilla on the bottom with the cold brew just to get it like a little bit less bitter. Just going to eyeball it. It's not Starbucks. I'm sure you can find that at Walmart or something, but I couldn't find it, so I just got this one. I'm sure it'll be fine. And I like a lot of cold foam, so I don't fill it up all the way, but this my cat's meowing if you hear that, but that looks about good. And then this will get iced first because you don't want to put this in there first. You want the ice to be able to separate the foam and the drink. So hold on one second. Okay, I've got my ice in here. I don't have the cute ice like Starbucks. I just have the banana ice. So oh my god, it's actually pretty good foam for it to be at home. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. It's not as orange, you know, as the one at Starbucks, but wow, they actually, I'm kind of impressed. I couldn't find pumpkin spice in store, but I did find pumpkin pie spice. Okay. And then it gets the nitro lid. The nitro lid looks like this. It just has a wider opening so you can sip on the pumpkin cold brew. This actually looks like a pumpkin cream cold brew, so yeah. Final review. Let's taste it. But the pumpkin cream actually turned out way better than I thought it was, because like in the blender it looks a little soupy, but once you pour it on, it looks perfect. The cream is great. It has a great consistency. Honestly, I'm going to tell you just to eyeball the heavy cream portion to the 2% to the vanilla. It tastes amazing. If you have, I mean, my blender was like $15 from Walmart, so any blender will work, even if you probably just like shake it up in a cup, because heavy cream is going to turn into cream once you like beat it with, you know, a whisk or whatever. But really good. The pumpkin spice on top is great. No complaints. I'm not going to say it tastes just like the Starbucks one, but I really like it. I give this a 9 out of 10 just because the pumpkin flavor. Is that any better? I think that's better. I think I was trying to get like the ambiance of the outside in here, but It's fine. Yeah, the pumpkin flavor in here isn't as strong as the one at Starbucks, but it still tastes pumpkin-y because of the pumpkin concoction that I have here. But 9 out of 10, definitely try this out. Let me know down below if you try it. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. This is spot on. It tastes so good. Okay, I'm back now. I had to cue my shots for the, I haven't turned them on yet, but this is my little espresso maker. I actually got it from Target. It's not the best quality because you need like a really good espresso maker to make like really good quality espresso drinks, but this will work for what I need it to for the time being until I can save them and get an actual good one. Also, I want to say I'm sorry if the quality of the video was like kind of crappy for the first drink because I didn't realize that this was making the lighting bad because the lighting is like really good right now. So I'm sorry about that. So the next drink we're going to be making is the infamous PSL. The pumpkin spice latte. If you didn't know, a latte is literally just espresso and steamed milk. 2% is the standard that lattes come with. But with the pumpkin spice latte, it will get the syrup in the bottom and then the espresso shots and then the milk, and then it gets whipped cream and the topping, these pumpkin spice topping. But you know, if you didn't know what a latte is, it's just espresso and milk. But I like to use, I love blonde espresso. It's so good. It's so much more mellow than regular espresso and it's not as like bitter. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that cream turned out so good. You need to try that and please let me know how it is. Okay, so I brewed 2 shots of espresso. You can't really see, but I'm not going to tip them over to show you. And also my little espresso machine has a little spigot over here. I don't know if you can see, but it has a spigot to steam milk. So I'm going to do that really fast. Oh, and did I mention that it comes with 2% milk? Unless otherwise stated. I got my steamed milk. I got a little bit too bubbly, but it's fine. And a latte is actually pretty easy if you have all the ingredients for it. So we're going to do our little pumpkin sauce. This is a venti size, and usually that gets 5 pumps of pumpkin or whatever syrup you want in it. So we're going with that. It looks pretty good. We're going to pour in our 2 shots of espresso. Awesome. Okay. And then I like to swirl that around. Like usually, like, you know, on the bar or whatever, you keep it underneath the espresso maker with the sauce and it just kind of like melts together. But my thing is very short. And then we're going to pour in our steamed milk. Oops. Oh, that's actually really pretty foam. Can't really tell, but like the foam's pretty. Okay. And since usually lattes don't get whipped cream, but this is a specialty item, so it will. Beautiful. A little too much, but ta-da! And there is a pumpkin spice latte. I'm putting the top on just so I can try this because the whipped cream's getting in the way. That's good. I was always gonna burn my tongue. I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin spice stuff. I know a lot of people aren't and they don't get the hype. I'm kind of like that as well, but I do see where people like it and it's, you know, once a year thing. But anyways, I think I'm gonna give this probably an 8 out of 10 just because it's good. It's not identical to Starbucks, but I think it's really close to what you can get at home with stuff you can just find at the grocery store. So moving on from the pumpkin just for a second, we'll come back to it. But a featured drink that's around this fall, I'm not sure if it's every fall. I'm not a Starbucks fanatic. I just started working at Starbucks a couple months ago. We're going to be making the salted caramel mocha. So a mocha in general, when you refer to a mocha or white mocha, it comes in generically a hot drink and it's just espresso, milk, and then like mocha sauce or white mocha sauce, and then it gets whipped cream on top. It's basically the same thing, but it just has different syrup in it. You can get it hot, ice, or in a frappuccino version. So we're just gonna do it ice. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 2 shots of espresso. Is it kind of obnoxious that I kept my apron on this whole time? I was just gonna leave it on for like the first drink because, you know, aesthetics, but we're just gonna keep it on because I kind of feel cute in it, not gonna lie. A salted caramel mocha would come with toffee nut syrup and mocha syrup or mocha sauce, which is kind of weird. You would think that caramel, you know, his name salted caramel, but the only caramel in the drink is just the caramel drizzle on top. Don't ask me, I don't know why, but unfortunately I could not find even anything remotely close to, you know what, we're gonna let that finish. But yeah, so unfortunately I couldn't find toffee nut at the store or hazelnut or anything like that. So we're just not gonna put it in. Hopefully it'll still taste fine. It won't taste just like the salted caramel mocha. Maybe at your Walmart or your grocery store you can find something similar. I'm pretty sure they had like a toffee nut, but it just wasn't in stock. When I look at mocha in the store, it looks just like and smells just like chocolate syrup. So I knew I had to get Hershey's chocolate syrup to replicate it. Just say this was going to be like a venti. It would come with 5 pumps of it. So we're just gonna go for it. 1, 2, through. And originally, like I just said, it would come with toffee nut syrup. And just like for the other drink, you pour your shots on top of the sauce so they can all melt together. But instead of putting steamed milk into this, we will put just cold milk. But I like to let it, you know, kind of dissolve first. And then you put the milk, and then you put the ice and the toppings. So hold up. And the mocha, that's so weird because the mocha is dark like this too. That's so cool. Got my ice. I'm gonna go ahead and put my straw in here so I can stir it around, which is a little weird at the bottom. Okay, and this is gonna get whipped cream. So I did find this Hershey's caramel stuff. It smells pretty good. Oh God. There you go. It looks identical. I mean, caramel's caramel. And I couldn't find any like smoked sea salt, so we're just gonna use this sea salt grinder, and it's just gonna be coarse salt. And there you go, a salted caramel mocha. I hate that we didn't have toffee nut to give it the full experience, but it still looks amazing. The top looks cool. It smells so good. I'm gonna try it and see like how it compares to the original. Cheers. I can definitely tell a little bit of a difference just because we did leave out the hazel or the toffee nut, but that is so good. Oh my gosh. I did this a 9 out of 10 because it doesn't have the toffee nut, but a 10 out of 10 for the taste because it really does taste amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the last drink. Certainly not least, this is what I was most excited about, is the pumpkin spice Frappuccino. Somebody commented on my community tab that it was godlike, and I was like, okay, I have to recreate that. I didn't even put it in the options to choose from, so I was like, we gotta recreate it. So we're gonna get our handy dandy blender. So I brewed some coffee last night, and we're just gonna use that for our frap roast. And it gets, you know, milk, frap roast, whatever syrup you put in it, ice, and something called cream or coffee base. And that is just there to make the drink very like cohesive and creamy. I don't know how to recreate that, so to get the creaminess, we're gonna use some ice cream. I know that's really kind of weird and different from like the cream-based syrup, but we're just trying to go for a creaminess, and ice cream will work great. We're gonna do a little splash of frap roast. I don't have a cup to measure this, so I'm literally just doing it in my head. Put in our pumpkin concoction. I keep calling it that because it's like not authentic. We're gonna put in just literally just a little scoop of ice cream. We're just trying to get it creamy and not just chunky and icy, because without that like sugar base, I don't even know what it's called, without that ingredient, it won't be the same. Got the ice, and then we're gonna blend. Okay, so we're gonna pour it into our mason jar. Okay, so honestly, this kind of looks like the color that the actual pumpkin frappuccino is, because the frap roast does kind of meet down the orange color, and this is not nearly as orange as the pumpkin sauce. So we're just gonna go with this, and this does get topped with whipped cream and the pumpkin spice topping. Beautiful. My battery's about to die. No. A little bit of this on there. Okay, so now comes my favorite part. Let's try it. It's just something about the pumpkin puree. I don't love it compared to the pumpkin sauce at Starbucks. Maybe one day one of these companies like Torani or Ghirardelli, they have like some sauces like mocha and white mocha and stuff. Maybe one day they'll come out with a pumpkin sauce so we can have a plethora of pumpkin stuff at home, regardless of what time of the year it is. Hi guys, sorry, it's actually been a little bit while later now. My camera died when I was trying to show you my frappuccino. It's kind of melted down because I had to let my camera charge, but I'm really happy with how my drinks turned out. They're all melted now, but that's what happens with cold drinks, and the latte is probably cold now. But I had a lot of fun, and I'm so happy that I got to share with you how to make these, and hopefully you can recreate them at home. Let me know if you're trying them out. Tag me on Instagram or Twitter if you try them out. I would love to see your recreations. I don't think I have anything else to say, but yeah, if you were curious at how to, hopefully this video will help you. I think my favorite was probably the pumpkin cream cold brew, just on how spot on it was to the one at the store. And you can take that recipe for the sweet cream and use it for other drinks, like if you want sweet cream foam without the pumpkin on top of drinks, it would literally taste identical. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end this video here. Please let me know other videos you'd like to see from me. I am trying to get back on my grind doing YouTube videos, trying to get out at least once a week. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are out there. Happy spooky season. Hopefully you have a safe and wonderful fall Halloween experience. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.